Hockey wives.
Do you have any favorite boy names?
Hercules.
I come from a family of 3 girls, so the thought of having a boy is a little daunting. Ryder's been sad at night most of the time because he misses you.
Yeah. Maybe.
Did an animal poop in here? You saw, like, human hair. I'm not feeling this place. We might be homeless.
With Ray not playing, I'm not part of the team. I'm not really sure what to expect. I didn't sleep last night. I'm this close to having a mental breakdown.
Is it affecting Brendan? Does he see how you are? Growing up in Stone Mountain, Georgia, I knew that there was a different life waiting for me. I would close my eyes and think about the life that I was going to have, and I would dream of being an actress in LA. A lot of my dreams have come true. Sorry, my manager. I was talking to you. My manager, what do you want me to do? It definitely feels different to go home now that I have such a different life. I haven't been living at home since I was 18.
Are you excited?
It's going to be a great baby shower.
No, but about the baby.
Yes, I am.
Are you? Very. I can't wait to be an aunt.
My mom has offered to throw me an Indian baby shower.
You look great.
You look really pretty. I don't know what an Indian baby shower is, but my mom told me to wear Indian clothes. Dad, make sure it's not wrinkly. Ever since I grew up, my dad has been very good at ironing all of his daughter's clothes and his wife's clothes.
Come and see. What do you think, Nadia?
Unfortunately, it's not something that I married into, because Ryan never irons my clothes. Looks good. Our housekeeper irons all our sheets and our clothes. Thanks, Dad. Looks really good. My family is very, very educated. My father is a neonatologist. My older sister, Aziza, is a Harvard-educated law professor at Northeastern University. My younger sister, Sarah, is a corporate lawyer in San Francisco. I'm taking the white Lexus. I myself am educated from Boston University. I studied theater there and international relations. And I graduated in 3 years with a 3.8 GPA. But compared to my sisters, I'm really nothing. I feel like people don't know that I have a really good body anymore.
I feel like people don't know how hot I am all the time.
It's tough. Pregnant or not, I get no sympathy from my older sister. If my child is completely white, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be like, ah! You'll be fine. She doesn't really have time to tolerate my... We're gonna have to bond on a different level since we don't share the same skin color.
You're very light-skinned.
I know I'm light-skinned, but I have actually just got a spray tan.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
This is put your face, too?
Yeah, I got twice on my face. I was like, Indian baby shower, I look really Indian. My parents were not happy with me wanting to be an actress. I booked a really big role in a movie with Matthew McConaughey, and my parents were like, okay, good. You know, they don't care. My mom and dad are from India, and they've always tried to make my sisters and I very Indian. What's in it?
Milk, dry milk, reduced milk.
Breast milk?
No, no breast milk.
I think it's obvious that my family and I have some cultural differences.
Everything is fat.
I'm not sure how I fit into all this.
Oof.
This is the first grandchild in my family, so everyone is over the moon with excitement.
Oh my god, they're so cute. Baby, B-A-B-Y.
I love my sisters. The bond between sisters is unlike any other bond. My stomach hurts.
You need to eat food.
I did. I ate a toast. You need more. I'm gonna go change.
We'll take care of this. Are you excited to be a grandmother?
I'm going to start crying again, so don't talk. We are blessed.
This baby shower is gonna be different. The only thing I can be sure of that's gonna happen today is 40 middle-aged Indian women trying to feed me curry and touching my belly. It's interesting. I said that to hear. I've known Erica for a really long time, and her friendship is so important to me. I was her maid of honor in her wedding. She was the maid of honor in my wedding. She's my best girlfriend.
This is beautiful. So is this where you're gonna sit and open presents?
I guess I'm gonna sit there and get a lot of fruit in my lap.
Really? Is that the tradition?
When it comes to Indian tradition, I just go with the flow. I grew up very American. Come on, girls, we gotta go to mosque. We're gonna be late. We're gonna be late. Are you gonna wear that to mosque? That's not very conservative.
You look pretty.
Erica wanted to wear a sari so that she would fit into the whole group.
Erica's first sari, my first baby.
Lots of firsts.
I'm supposed to do these things on you.
I was thinking the pleats would make me look like humongous. months since we've seen Jason in Anaheim. You back up in the game tonight?
Yeah, my back and legs are miserable right now.
How? Okay.
Come over this way.
My legs are coming off here.
Your bags are coming? Okay. Daddy's gotta go to hockey.
I'll call you when I get home.
Okay, sounds good. Say love you, Daddy. Okay, bye. It's hard to try to be mom and dad every day.
Where's Daddy?
He's right on this little dot right there.
There.
And where are you?
No, right
There?
there.
Yeah, in Calgary. Being a mom, probably one of my biggest fears. I don't want to disappoint them.
In 5 sleeps?
We go there. Scottsdale. I don't want to wish that I could have done something differently or been a better parent. We were in Arizona for 4 years. We still have some friends there, Bridget and a couple of other girls. Ryder loved our Scottsdale house. That's where he spent 4 out of his 5 years. He talks about it a lot. He really misses Scottsdale. We'd love to get back for our visit. Hey.
What are you doing?
Packing. You know me.
I love a lot about Quebec. I love her heart and her soul.
I actually have a free moment, so I'm gonna pack. I met Bridget in Scottsdale when Ray and Jason were playing together. We really connected. It's shorts weather, right? Because I'm packing all shorts for the boys. I just love Bridget. She's so supportive. She's so caring. She's an amazing mom, amazing wife. I really look up to Bridget. Tiffany's flying. Is she staying at your house?
Yeah, she's gonna say.
Okay, good. We could take her to one of our favorite places.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
Safe travels. Love you. Love you too. Bye. Hi. I slept in this morning.
Yeah.
Brandon just came back from a long road trip, and I'm so excited to have him back in the city. We're gonna spend the whole day together. I'm gonna go to the gym, so I'm pretty pumped. We wanted to work on my speech.
You have to give a speech?
I'm hosting it. What do you think? Beast of Fashion is a fashion show with dogs that has been rescued by the SPCA, which is the animal shelters in Quebec. I'm hosting, and some of the wives, the players from the Canadians, are participating. You brought the shirts?
Yeah.
You hung your suit?
Yeah.
You put your stuff away?
Yeah.
Do you like your new shirt? No? I bought an amazing sweater to Brennan, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna look so nice in it, and he hates it. Did you feel it? It's like the softest shirt ever.
I don't care what it feels like. It looks like an ugly Christmas sweater. I'll wear it like Christmas Eve by the fire with the Baileys on the rocks. That's the only time you're gonna catch me.
You're gonna make me cry. I picked it just for you. I'm gonna have to convince him that this sweater is amazing.
That's not my style.
Yes, it's soft and it's like the perfect shirt for the plane.
Oh my god, the boys are ripping me apart with that sweater.
So what?
So
It's not your fault if they don't have great taste. Brennan knows hockey, I know fashion. Thank you.
have your workout.
Thanks, you too.
Get that ass tight.
When Brennan works out, it's not like anybody else going to the gym, like pushing some irons. He's like so dedicated and he loves doing it and he loves pushing himself. He's a dude. Like he's a real guy. Not a typical beauty. And he has like those beautiful green eyes, but when you look at him, he looks like a caveman. He's rough on the edges, and that's what I like. He's a machine. Like his body is just so in shape and ripped. And then there's me. I've been eating so bad for years and not doing anything. So now at least I work out.
No. You need to cut the sugar. Come on.
That sucks. I just want sugar.
Yeah, but you eat sugar because they don't eat it. So.
I eat sugar because it tastes good. Working out is definitely not for me. It's crap.
Slow, not squat. Slow.
What am I doing here?
Work on your butt. You know, it's what Brendan asked me.
Shocking.
Yeah.
My head, my leg, I still hurt.
Okay.
It better work. Because I'm gonna sue you.
I'm sorry. That's what. You don't puke or?
No, I'm good.
Okay, good. Good. Rest.
That's the thing with working out. It hurts.
Come on, let's go.
Is there any significance to blue? Just a boy. You know.
I know.
Dennis has a pivot.
We don't have hockey in Georgia.
Do you even know what you're up to? Or are you taking it easy?
I'm up to a 1 handicap.
Codette and the boys are in Scottsdale. We're going to Wendy took us for lunch.
Hi guys, how are you?
Wendy's husband Dave was the coach of the Phoenix Coyotes when we were there and when Codette and Jason were there too. So we all just kind of know each other from that.
Come on in. Come on, guys. Let's check it out.
Wendy is always looking out for her friends and her team girls.
I can get those up.
If you're in a bind, I know she'd be there.
The pool's cold, but feel the hot tub because I turned it on for them.
Oh, that's definitely warm enough. Are you gonna go in it? Should we put your bathing suit on?
Is it warm enough, Cadet?
Oh yeah. I'll grab those swimsuits. Okay, wait. Ryder, just hold on. He's like, hurry. Oh, you need your trucks on. Very well. You got nature boy.
This is where you water the plants when you gotta go. Oh, is it single motherhood?
It's fine.
Yeah, I'll do what I gotta do, okay?
Yeah.
Codette's got a tough exterior, but she's a softie on the inside.
Good job.
She's such a great girl.
Say cheese for Daddy. Look.
When Ryder was diagnosed, I was there. I was, on the phone with her and close by.
Are you guys happy?
It's been so long since mine was so little.
I know. I forget how busy it is. Wendy and I are the only ones lunching. Codette's on the chase.
Are you okay over there?
She has to be constantly watching, and it's exhausting.
That's her workout.
I need to focus.
So what's Ray doing?
He's helping Coach Hudson's team.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, so he's having fun with it. You're harder on your own kid, but I think he's trying to be careful because he wants Hudson to have fun with it.
Competitive sport, you have to be a little tough.
Yeah.
So he's starting out his coaching career.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he'd be a great coach.
I think Ray's interested in the management side of hockey, so I know he'd like to learn that. So I know I asked you this before. You went into coaching right away?
There was a lockout in the NHL. I think it was 1994. He decided to go play in the minors, to stay in shape. And then he got injured, so he ended up just saying, my body won't do this anymore. They said, well, you can be assistant coach. He said, okay, we're making $35,000 a year assistant coaching. And I'm like, okay, let me adjustment. He started out there, and then the next year they fired the head coach, and he took over.
Was it weird for him playing then, or like starting to coach with the guys that he had just played with?
It was kind of weird for me more. Some of the other wives, when they would come in, they would be kind of like, what are you doing around here? And, you shouldn't be hanging around with everyone. And I'm like, these are my friends. Yeah.
I said that to Ray a couple years ago. I'm like, you cannot be a coach because people are not going to like you, and they're not going to like me.
When you go into for a coaching talk, if they say to you, your wife is not allowed to talk to a player's wife, then you need to say we can't take this job because I can't do that.
Yeah. I'm not sure when he's going to take the jump to do whatever's next, and maybe that isn't what's next. I think he'd like to just kind of feel things out and see.
My baby's having a baby. Growing up in Stone Mountain, Georgia, there were not a lot of other Indian families, but there were other Indians in the state of Georgia, which we tried to get in close contact with immediately once we moved there.
Thank you.
Auntie is a term that you use for any older Indian lady. She could be your real auntie, she could not be a real auntie.
How are you?
Thank you. Auntie is just auntie. My baby shower is filled with aunties. Those types of social settings, I am the kind of person where I do need to get away, even if it's just for 20 minutes.
We're all wearing blue. Is there any significance to blue?
Just a boy.
Oh, yeah. Hockey players. Canucks.
Canucks. It always says Canuck. It's pronounced Canuck.
I'm sorry. I don't know hockey stuff that well.
We don't have hockey in Georgia.
Canuck. Canucks. Canuck. Canuck. See, she thinks it's me.
Canuck. It's Canuck, right? She's like Canucks. Being with Erica for a day really helps me put everything into perspective.
Does this make it more real that you're actually having a baby? Or does this make it feel real?
This is pretty real now.
Yeah.
And I feel the baby moving all the time. So that's crazy.
So how are you feeling with all this?
Excited. Like so overwhelmed. This baby being the first grandchild on both sides, I think Ryan's family and my family are both going to have a lot to say. He's going to be torn in two different directions with two completely opposite sets of grandparents. It's a lot. Brennan and I have to
to make time in our schedule to spend time together because we're both so busy. It's pretty rare that we have like a full day together. Adam, ready?
Did you?
Good.
Good.
What do you want for Christmas there?
Everything.
In Montreal, the hockey players make big bucks, they're in great shape, they look good, they drive nice cars, they wear nice clothes. What's that?
Sure.
The store will close their door for Brennan to come shopping. Is it expensive?
No.
That was such a bad lie. This charity event tonight is very different from anything else I've ever done. There's going to be a lot of influential people. It will be great to have Brendan by my side.
The one you pick up is painted. Oops.
Yay! I won.
You're not supposed to cheer when you win.
No? We're moving to Vegas in a week, but I've already booked the trip to visit Bridget and Codette.
Hello, how are you?
I'm in Brooklyn.
Do you want to put your stuff away first?
Let's have wine.
Wine first?
Yeah.
Hurry. I'm excited that Tiffany has come to visit. She's just fun.
This is so cute.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say this, Bridget's rich. I'm gonna be like Pinteresting your whole house.
George and Ray are both kind of in the same position right now, both free agents. I'm looking forward to talking to Tiffany about where they're at and what's going on.
What's going on?
With Ray not playing, I miss going to games.
I'm always like, what were you guys saying down
Oh,
there?
I always ask that.
Yeah, because it's always different than you think it's gonna
It's
be.
usually like, did you see the blonde and 6 rows up and section whatever?
I'm sure George was getting on there.
Yeah, row 3. Yep, saw it.
Ray and George know each other just from being on the ice at the same time and maybe making smart-ass comments back and forth.
We didn't really have that kind of conversation between us. It was always, hey, how you doing, big boy? Good, how you doing, little guy? Yeah.
George would go over to someone and he'd like blow in their ear, like just to like piss them off. He'd be like,
Yeah. I didn't have to worry about him thumping me,
no.
which was nice. So it was weird having him around all the time.
It is, yeah. It's easier for him to have downtime when he's working and he feels like it's his reward.
Right,
So he's
yeah.
like hard on himself right now.
You're hard on yourself.
No. As easy on myself as I can get.
I'm jealous. Ray doesn't have to work. Where me and George are like rationing out and figuring out how we're gonna make things work. Like, I count my pennies. Do you even know what you're up to? Or are you taking
No,
it easy?
I'm up to a 1 handicap.
When Tiffany asked him what his post-playing plans are, I just kind of perk up and listen. I'm not sure if it makes Ray uncomfortable or not because Ray's not telling me. I, at this point, still don't know what Ray's plan is. Everybody finishes and it's on different terms. Just happens. Is that Harvard?
Yeah, I thought I heard you were up there.
Ray's still scoring 30 goals, so maybe that's why he won't accept retirement.
25 guys retire a year.
I could say rip off the Band-Aid in Ray's instance, but, you know, each person has a different way of handling things.
So you're packing up your place and then you're out. And you're on your way. So why Vegas?
Wherever we take out our money is where we're going to be taxed, so we're like, Vegas was like an easy choice because we can come back for work. George is going to be doing TV. He wants to do like the fun stuff. He doesn't want to judge. He's like, I don't want to like guys to think that I'm like criticizing them. But then he wants to be a GM, which makes no sense.
Well, hey, everyone's got a path. Who
I'm
knows?
very confused by his past, but
Well, I don't know what Ray's is yet. Anyways, I'm so frustrated, just waiting and wondering.
There's a billion people in India, so we come from a very competitive culture. No cheating!
you don't have time to feel sorry for yourself.
You guys hungry? In a golf tournament today.
He says he only golfs once a week.
He tells you he golfs once a week?
Yeah.
Well, you're right. That is a bit of a spoof. Now that he's home, I feel like I should have more time, but the truth is our kids are taking up so much time that it's a little tricky. Here.
Do we have any peppers?
No peppers. Sorry. Go eat your snack, please. Because then you're going to have to get ready for dancing right away. I danced my whole life and competed through my teens and into my year of university. And then after that, I started doing choreography for professional companies. Today I'm teaching a class at my friend Mike's studio. We used to perform together in San Jose. Harper, my youngest daughter, is dancing at his studio. What top do you want to wear? Do you want to wear your fun top?
Okay.
With Ray being home more, I called and I asked if you ever need a teacher to do a master class, teach a workshop, or do whatever.
You're teaching today?
Yeah. We're going to teach a top class. So you need anything else? Are you ready to go? Keys. And my shoes.
ears. Very good. They're back. I'm excited to spend some time with Codette. I'm not a mani-pedi chatty kind of girl, so I'm taking her horseback riding.
Does my horse like me?
Just squeeze him with your legs. I'm following you, girl.
My horse seems to just want to go back to the barn. It's making me nervous that he's not really listening. I feel like I can't squeeze. Are my jeans that tight? No, no, no.
When most kids were going to show and tell and they were bringing, you know, their stuffed bear, I was bringing a soda can that I shot. And I would say, you know, whatever gun I used to shoot it. Just like trying to go back to the barn. I'm certainly not scared of horses like some people are. You want to hold hands?
No, no. Gave me the hungry one. He just wants to go back and eat. This guy's really sweet, but can't help but be like,
Thank you. I'm a little bit nervous. I've never taught these kids before.
Hi, everybody.
Age range is from like 8 to 17. That's a bit of a challenge as a teacher.
I don't know your names, so I'm going to have to try and learn that. Gabby, Cameron, Campbell.
I'm a little nervous to keep it all together and keep everyone engaged.
I know I just said your name, now I can't remember it.
Challenge them all at the same time.
Tell me again. Gabby.
I started dancing when I was 3.
My dance background has been tap, jazz, ballet, musical theater.
When I'm dancing, I feel so overjoyed.
So we're gonna do a little me, then you. It's a A, B, C, and then back to A again. Me, then you. That's A. Don't miss your right foot. 1, 2, touch, step, step, and touch. Back, you know, when I was 20, Ray was driven in his career, and I was trying to move forward in mine as well. 5, 6, 7, 8. You kind of put yourself on a back burner being a mom, but you have to keep finding a place for yourself, no matter what it is. Something that gives you a little fire, you have to nurture it. You don't want to get lost in just living in someone else's world. Yeah!
I would love to teach more now that we're hopefully in one place.
My last FaceTime with Codette, the boys were all over the place, so I'm hoping we can get a good catch-up session in now.
Alberta has some of the best autism resources in the world.
And have you been seeing results?
Yeah, every day.
I can see why you don't want to move then.
No. It's good that we're in this program. It's like the best program for Ryder, and it's such a good fit with his therapist and everything, but then we have to sacrifice Jason not seeing the kids or really having like a relationship with them or with me.
Complaining about it is not gonna like help the situation. You just have to like move forward.
Yeah, and I don't.
I'm just saying, like, you don't have time to sit down and be like, you know, telling people how sad you're all the time.
I love Tiffany's personality. She's just so genuine in her, and I just have such an awesome, honest relationship.
It's like deal with it and handle your business.
It's for Ryder. I don't know. He's worth every minute.
Take autism out of it. Just being alone and away from your husband and moving around all the time. And you don't have time to feel sorry for yourself, basically.
I'll take a pen. There's a billion people in India, so we come from a very competitive culture.
Has everybody filled out a questionnaire?
If you're behind a billion people. So you have to, use your elbows and get in there and get dirty with it. That applies to baby shower games, too.
No cheating! No cheating! Whoever gets the most right wins a small prize. Alright, is this baby a boy or a girl? Who says boy? It's a boy. What position does Daddy Miller play in hockey?
Seeing these women talk hockey was completely bizarre and also very awesome.
Did anyone put quarterback or left winger? Okay, he's a goalie. Ryan's a goalie. Oh, she's erasing. Erasing.
I gotta admit, I'm having a lot more fun at my Indian baby shower than I thought I would.
Close your eyes. Go. You have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
I really miss Ryan. I wish he could see all the fun things that I'm going through.
Hi, honey. Hi, Ryan.
Say you want to do.
Yeah.
What do you think on your face?
Alright.
Okay. Who's your head, Ryan?
Yeah. Hi. I'll let you guys speak.
No. Come on, like this. You can say it. We were like, hi, we've seen you for 20 years. I'm like, hi. My dad wants to say hi.
Hey, Ryan, how are you?
It's wonderful and endearing to see my dad with Ryan. He texts him after almost all of his games. Stuff like, great effort, son. You did a great job. You are a wonderful player.
It's very exciting. A lot of people here. We're missing you for sure.
All right, love you, honey. Bye. I'm so touched by how excited everyone is today about me having a baby. Take like this, and this Sean. If you ask any Indian person why they throw rice, it somehow lends itself to prosperity and health. I know my baby's going to be spoiled with so much love. I do want my baby to have a strong sense of his Indian roots as well.
Will your baby be the sweet like sugar?
Thank you. My mom didn't grow up here, and she didn't know what we were going through as American teenagers. But she did a wonderful job on my sisters and myself, and I'm hoping to be half the mom that she was.
For 23 years, this has been my life too.
Just leave it.
Brendan and I, we always fight.
You want to clean anything else up before we go?
I'm gonna have a smoke.
You're gonna have a smoke. This is what's gonna happen. We have 15 minutes, and you're gonna have a smoke.
Tonight, Brennan and I are getting ready for this charity event that I'm hosting.
You know smoking is bad for you.
Mama, you take this.
Brennan and I, we always fight. It's so frustrating.
You don't need to smoke.
Brennan hates me smoking. I don't want to smoke there. I don't want people to see me smoke.
Hurry up then.
Yeah, I'm looking for my jacket. Did you see that I'm looking for something? Like, we're just like this all the time.
Have a good cigarette.
Beat the Fashion is a new event I'm hosting. There's going to be a live auction, and I think there's going to be a lot of people. Every time it involves speaking in front of people, I get crazy nervous. I don't know if Brennan is not understanding how nervous I am,
Can we check this out?
or he's trying to take my mind away from this event that I have to host in an hour. Oh my god,
I just,
that's so dirty.
uh-oh.
We have another one upstairs. I'm gonna sink. Go get it. Every time that Brennan goes out on the ice, he's in front of 21,000 people, and he's used to it. But for me, I'm comfortable in front of cameras and a couple people. But when there's faces that I can see, I just want to pass out.
Huh? See if you remember that cigarette over the rim.
Okay, enough. Keys.
Just leave it. You want to clean anything else up before we go?
What'd you have to do for this?
Just be a good wife.
Lies. A really good wife. I hope this place has good food.
It's Kodak and Tiffany's last night in Scottsdale, so we're gonna go out and have a drink.
It's nice just to be able to sit down and chat. I love my kids, but it's good for the three of us to have time apart. This is cute. The three of us are in the same situation. We're not connected to a team.
What are these?
These are lemon drop shots.
These look
in fancy
delicious.
little mugs.
Oh boy.
The last time I did shots was probably Calgary Stampede, which is too long ago.
I can't do this.
Yeah, you can.
I
You didn't
guess.
drive. It's happening.
Yeah, I don't care.
We're not. How
had
often
shots
are we
of-
in town? Exactly. Suck it up.
Okay, this.
Stop talking.
I'm sipping. I'm sipping, by the way.
Sipping.
Kodak.
If I didn't do it, I would stop and get sick.
If you go out with Codette, 5 minutes after you get there, you're looking around the bar and she's dancing with a stranger. She just wants to enjoy herself and make other people laugh, and I'm sure she needs that outlet. Sure, her life is really stressful.
Do you remember the Halloween party in,
Probably not. It's kind of fun just to let loose with your friends that you don't get to see very often. We're all going through it right now where you don't have your own team of girls.
Yeah.
And then, so you're not doing as much, you're not as socially involved.
One day I belong to a team, and then all of a sudden, I'm not. After a game, you go out for dinner and you have a conversation that night. Well, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're just doing the everyday thing. It's definitely hard for me to talk to Ray about what's coming next and what's going on. I was like, you know what? I'm tiptoeing around your emotions right now because I'm really worried about what's happening. It's nice to get it off your chest. The truth is, this is happening to me too.
no one worries
For
about me.
23 years, this has been my life too, and I don't know if you realize how it not being there is affecting me as well.
Bridget's having a hard time facing retirement because she may think that that bond with that girl is ending.
In Scottsdale, we were all so close and we did everything together. It's different now. I think it's harder on Jason. He's a lot more alone time. I'm so busy with the kids.
Do you feel like you can actually have a good conversation?
No, Jay's so busy. He's at the rink, or if it's a game day, then you definitely don't really get to talk.
Koda and Jason are having communication issues because they're in different cities and trying to find the timing, but I think that's just an issue in every marriage, no matter if you're living across the ocean or if you're across the bed.
How long did you guys play together?
2 years.
2 years. 2 years? And then who left? You left?
Yeah.
You left.
They lived right behind us, and Bridget and I always did everything together.
Honestly, when I hear Codette and Bridget talk about their nights out, I feel like that's something I missed. I didn't have that environment like they had. When George played in Anaheim,
That was a tight year.
So
that was the year my kids were in the hospital, so I was like out of it. I brought them home. One of the new girlfriends tried to kick me out of the wives' room after I had been there 7 years because I showed up at the end of December and they were like, who's this girl in the wives' room? And she tried to go over to a lady and kick me out. And I go, I can hear you.
Oh no. What should have happened, I think, would be that someone would walk up to you and go, hi.
Hi,
She didn't know you.
yeah.
Sir, we haven't met before.
I think if she wasn't, maybe that would have happened. Oh, yeah. I definitely won't miss the girls. They're the only thing they're in charge of is the wives' room list. I avoided a lot of hockey people this summer just because I hated all the questions. No one ever asks us what we do. They always talk about our husband. And that's one of the reasons I'm leaving Manhattan Beach. When you're in LA, if you sit back and you watch, you can see people's true colors. I go, George, see if anyone asked me what I did all day.
Yeah.
And no one ever asked me. It was always like, so how's George feeling? That was definitely the motivating force behind me moving. It was like I was kind of disgusted. I don't fit in anymore. You know when you go somewhere and I'm like, oh, I used to love this place and now I don't even fit in. So it's like, get me out of here. That's how I feel. I'm like, get me out of here. I
Well,
can't
then you
fit
need to
in.
just find somewhere where you feel good.
The most exciting thing for me about Vegas is we get to have a new social circle. No one knows who we are. Cheers. Good seeing you guys.
Good to see you guys. I love this.
I'm glad that worked out. So nice.
This event is for the SPCA Montreal, which is the animal shelters. It's a big event and it's also a big step for me because this is the first event that I host in English. Modeling tonight for the event is the wives of 4 of the players on the team. Angela Price. Are you ready for your close up? Oh my God, no. There's Rihanna Weaver. There's Elsa, Pia Caranto's wife, and Larissa Gilbert. Elsa's just like, no. And for once, the attention is on them and not on their husbands. Yeah, traded. My face is like on fire. Because I have to switch from French to English. People don't get it because you work on TV and they think it's easy for you to do that. But for me, it's not easy at all. I don't know if I'm going to pass out or faint or I don't know if I'm still going to be speaking English. Welcome to the first annual Visa Fashion event. Bienvenue au premier événement annuel Fête de mode. Like, I don't know, I can't breathe, I'm sweaty. Give them a lot of love, and that's the most important thing. At least I'm not making a fool out of myself. I'm gonna go grab the kids.
What about keys and everything?
What?
We have to sit here and talk to me for a second. Tiff, you're killing me.
Welcome to the first annual Visa Fashion event. I will be thanking everybody also auctioned off a jersey signed by the whole team and a pair of tickets for a game.
Show me the money. Come on. Babe, are you gonna buy it or like?
They're my tickets.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's our tickets. We care about those.
1200. Thank you, madam. 1250. Thank you, madam. Going once. Going twice. Sold. We're back.
Oh yeah, he's right there. Carey Price is a superstar. People are obsessed with him. He's the star of the team. When people in the room realized that the guys were there and that Carey Price is there, I kind of saw a wave coming from the back of the room. And people were trying to get close to him. The event was sold out, so that was amazing for a first event. I'm very happy. I think it went well. I was so nervous, and I was on a very short leash with Brennan, and now I'm so happy that he's there to support me.
What's up, bud? We'll cruise and we'll play some catch.
How's it going, bud? Is that yours? Yeah, where are you going?
I'm going to Las Vegas.
Hello?
Yeah, there's nothing keeping me here right now.
You're living.
Cheaper living. Plus, job-wise, I don't really know what's going to happen just yet. So we're going.
Well, I'm around if you ever need anything done.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you, man. Good luck. I'll catch you around. I'll be back and forth. See you back. Yeah, I will.
Today is moving day. Ever since we were in Scottsdale, I've been ready to move, so I'm excited. Man, you never know how much stuff you have. Until like every cabinet you open, you're like, there's more. I've been up since 5 a.m. because we have to be in Vegas at 7 p.m. For me, I just have a schedule that I'm trying to adhere to.
Well, you don't have to take this off, dude.
Yeah. Hey, Tiff, who put this bed in?
The place we bought it from. Why?
I've never seen one like this before. Bastard.
Is that coming out of there?
The screws stripped. It's a pain in the ass.
Because this is stressful. Moving is stressful for me because I'm OCD. So, like, to see things not perfect, that part is the tough part. We've moved 5 times in 2 years. This was actually the first time that George really was there to help. After the lockout, he had to report like a day later, so I had to move by myself. Then the next time, he had a shoulder surgery, so he didn't have to move then. Babe, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go get the kids and then come meet you.
What am I doing with this condo? Am I leaving the key?
Okay, so
all the keys and stuff. Can you do that?
Where's your... oh, they're on here. I'll do it.
Can you take the closet items?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you. I'm gonna go grab the kids. And
What about keys and everything?
What?
We have to sit here and talk to me for a second.
Okay. George just wants to argue about everything, and for me, I just want to get done. Just relax.
What are you trying to take off? I mean, none of this is resolved.
Okay. Jen has the money for the maid.
Okay.
I put the key under the mat for Evelyn. I put the rest of the stuff in the drawer. I'm on a timeline. He doesn't care if we show up an hour late for something. He doesn't think about the next step, where I have the next 4 steps planned out.
Okay, so everything else is fine.
Yeah.
To leaving the apartment or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay. Oopsies. Oh, no, Tiff. Come on. You're killing me. Unbelievable. Come on. This is stupid.
Can you get out? Speed first?
I don't know how else I'm gonna do it. Why didn't we just ship this car again? It's too steep of an incline. It's gonna belly out on the metal.
We are towing our car to Vegas. It's not about the money. Every time we've shipped our car, we've had a leather seat ripped from a key, or the truck driver gets in the car and leaves oil stains all around the wheel.
Anybody know how these work?
My poor car has been damaged enough from shippers.
I have as much idea what I'm doing as you guys do.
There's a slope right here.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's hard for you to turn that Fisker up onto there.
No, it's not.
You know what's gonna be hard for me to do is...
I park it first. Those 2 men cannot make a decision to save their life.
Am I gonna be able to go that way?
Here,
Do
we're
this.
just gonna go here.
I think they're brilliant, but on paper. Okay, George, we gotta figure this out because
And you're gonna turn it right hard.
I would love to be in Henderson by 7.
you could spend all day arguing which hill was better to load the truck. Oh my God. Give me the Fisker keys. I'll back it up. I think when it comes to moving, there's got to be one chief. I'll back it up right there. You back that up right there. It's like, okay, I know this is going to work. Put it on the truck. Oh, I'm proud of that car. Me and George saved our money, and we waited for the right car.
On the way?
Wrong way! Wrong way! Straighten it out! Straighten it out! It's one of the more beautiful cars I've ever seen. It's like a prized possession. Straight! Straight! A little that way. Yeah, come. We both know how hard we work for it, and it's not something we get every day. Straight! Straight! Yeah, straight! Straight! Straight!
I see you straight. I try and go so... You're the worst.
Our car has 22-inch rims, so to get it onto a trailer where there's an inch on each side, it was just a logistical nightmare. The front of the bumper got caught over the top of the trailer.
Do you need me to go there and lift it up?
My car is a hybrid, and it's 2,000 pounds. Most cars are half that weight. Can you get out? Can you first?
I don't know how else I'm going to do it. Why didn't we just ship this car again?
We have a long drive and a short time to get there, so we gotta go.
This is embarrassing.
We can't get out of here fast enough. New condo, new city, where no one knows my husband's a hockey player. I can't wait.
Next time on Hockey Wives.
It's probably not the first time Brendan's been in bed or surrounded by hot chicks. You guys aren't married yet? You need to be thinking about you, not you and Brendan. Yeah.
Do you want me to cut you a chunk of meatloaf?
That's dinner.
Even if I don't cut.
I'm always up for going to Europe.
It makes me think that he doesn't think he can make it in the NHL.
Dustin is coaching my team. He'll be hard on me and not anybody else.